A new set video from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage reveals the return of a young Sheldon villain. Since it debuted, the new show has featured all the remaining Texas-based Cooper family members. This was Chuck Lorre and his writers' way of establishing a connection between Georgie and Mandy's first marriage and young Sheldon, despite the shift in storytelling focus. Sheldon, however, continues to be absent. Interestingly, before the boy genius could appear, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage brings back a supporting character who brought a lot of problems for the Coopers. In a new social media post from Emily Osment, Matt Hobby's Pastor Jeff is making an appearance in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Check out the image of him on set below. The post comes from Osment's Instagram story, which features Hobby as Pastor Jeff during the live studio taping of the show. It's unclear why the character finds his way to the McAllisters' home. And there's also no information about what episode of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage he will be in. Regardless, it's still exciting to see him back. Why Pastor Jeff's return in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is confusing. Pastor Jeff brought the Coopers so many problems. Bringing in any character from the old show is fairly easy, considering that the events of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage take place not long after the young Sheldon final. If anything, it would be more suspicious if it didn't feature the Coopers, but Pastor Jeff is a different case. Throughout the events of the Big Bang Theory prequel, he brought many problems to the family, which stemmed from his misguided commitment to his faith. The worst thing he did was banish Mary and her family from the congregation following news of Georgie and Mandy's unexpected pregnancy. On the heels of George's death, Sheldon's mother started clinging to her faith more intensely, which would lead to Laurie Metcalf's version of the character in The Big Bang Theory. It's tricky to come up with reasons for him to be involved in the story of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. The easiest way to explain his return is if it is tied to Mary and her current situation. On the heels of George's death, Sheldon's mother started clinging to her faith more intensely, which would lead to Laurie Metcalf's version of the character in The Big Bang Theory. Since there's no one else to keep Mary's tendency to overly devote herself to the church, she may spend more time with Pastor Jeff. Our take on Pastor Jeff's Georgie and Mandy's first marriage return after young Sheldon. Georgie and Mandy's have a bone to pick with Pastor Jeff, because so many other storylines were playing out during the final 2 seasons of young Sheldon. It wasn't able to delve into Georgie and Mandy's reaction to what Pastor Jeff did to Mary and the family. Hopefully, it gets addressed in his return in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, even just for a brief moment. The character's return sets the stage for more familiar faces to partake in the new sitcom, which is set in the same town in Texas as young Sheldon. So characters such as Brenda Sparks and George's old co-workers can also easily come by. With Pastor Jeff's appearance now confirmed, it raises questions about Sheldon's cameo in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Granted that the boy genius is in California for his post-grad studies, but the upcoming Thanksgiving special is the perfect time to reunite him with the rest of the Coopers. Unfortunately, while Mary, Mima, Missy, and even Dale will be joining the McAllisters for the holiday, he won't be in it.